Thank you for being here. I've written a short poem that is loosely a response to the specific work. I really have loved Shuvinai's work for a long time, and I'm really happy to be able to respond to it and spend some time thinking about it. And I think that our work's really inspiring, so I'll read to you my poem. In the stillness of scattered garbage, a stale vibration echoes. Past darkness, the sinking feeling, falling, seconds before emerging, cowering from the mouth of the alley, heart swollen in the passage of your throat, stealing necessity. In the heat of the moment, as the combustion of scent and thought collide in the spark of the synapse, in my thoughts a release from the depths. Twitch of my eye I make, flick of a wrist I make, with a drop of my blood I make worlds. With a chomp of my teeth, twist of my tongue, and the tip of a blade I make worlds. During another chapter of the universe, they lived their best minimalist lifestyle, void as far as the eye can see. Plain, it's true, but it had all a girl could need. They wonder if using the KonMari method for decluttering is a good idea. How did it get to this state anyways? An asteroid collection seemed like a cute idea at the time. But where did this feeling that one is never enough originate anyways? From within, or perhaps implanted? The first time she saw a tree, she was 4 years old in the back seat of my mother's car. The soft glint sparkling from the depths of her eye, originating from deep within, tucked away in the small folds. The geography of brain matter. Between the pools of understood and the mountains of question marks, the thirst for knowledge dwells, unless systematically eliminated through rigorous training. Her brown eyes glued to the window as the streets rushed by, each one sparking excitement, each one receiving its greeting. Tree, 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 the entire length of the car ride home. Upon further consideration, I like to retract my previous statement. Here's the truth. The first time she saw a tree, she was a few days old, cradled in her mother's arm. Next to them sat a coffee table bought with credit from the co-op, and her mother could just barely afford it, but she wanted more than anything to make sure that her baby had a home. Another thought. Before this version of her life, she lived as a man. He lived to a ripe old age, sleeping on furs and keeping time by the sway of the sun. Fishing at the weir built by his father, he lived his whole life without seeing a tree standing tall, dressed up in leaves, dancing in the wind, but a tree sideways and naked could be used to its best potential. A vehicle for bringing tomorrow. They consider if the KonMari method is applicable to clutter of the mind. It can get awfully muddy in there. Can one simply take an old idea and send it on its way, out the door? Thoughts that eat you from the inside out, wriggling and writhing, longing to propel you into action that will fill you to the brim with more doubt and self-hatred. As you live your life in the new age cycle of consuming and being consumed. The first time I saw a tree, my father was lashing many thin branches together in an attempt to make us mobile. Tree branches of freedom, tree branches of sovereignty, tree branches of movement, keeping us in relation with the great lands. With my eyes wide open, watching as my parents built the world around us, using what I see, moving around me, what sparks a feeling within me, what I need to be. With the twitch of an eye, I make. With the flick of a wrist, I make. With the drop of my blood, I make worlds. Thank you.